Hello family and friends, and welcome back to Anna's channel. Today I want to share with you 5 tips that got me organized in my kitchen to start my new workout routine and my new diet plan on solid tracks. Be as efficient as possible to spend minimum time and effort and have the best results I can. And I believe that health and beauty starts in the kitchen. You are what you eat, isn't it? Right? So let's jump into it. Tip number 1, storage. Thing is that, as most of my fellow Londoners know, London means flat share. Flat share means decreased storage space because you have to share. Makes sense. So that's why I needed to organize my kitchen to make my life easier, to actually be able to optimize the space in the fridge. Meaning that I wanted Tupperwares to pile up and fill the entirety of the shelf. So as you can see, this is the space I've got in my fridge, which is really tiny. I've got one shelf and one shelf on the door. It's tiny! And this is the cupboard. I have to say I'm pretty lucky on this one because I've got the full cupboard for myself. So I went to buy my Tupperwares. I'm so confused because I decided to go for the square ones, but I can't pile anything else on top other than those ones. And I want to be able to pile the small one as well on top of it, but they don't fit. I'm confused. I'm so confused. So basically I'm looking for something like that, but I can pile outside with more lids. So after a few shops and a lot of confusion facing icebox Tupperwares or bento box Tupperwares, I finally find a place who had something like I wanted. Tupperwares that I could pile up and fit in my fridge. Hallelujah! So I tried that on the shelf because I don't have enough pans, but that is good. For cooked veggies and spinach. So I bought those. So back to the fridge, and basically everything almost fit in. Almost. But this is just because I haven't cooked the spinach yet. And I will, so it will fit. Tips number 2, it's efficiency. Basically, on the left I've got everything I need during cooking, on the right everything I need before cooking. My kitchen plan is on the right, my kitchen hub is on the left. On this shelf, everything I need for my salad, and most of it is stored into recycled and upcycled containers. I like to keep food samples in small containers, as I often need to take my food away at the last moment. Upcycled box containing small kitchen gears handy, and sweet stash, but shh, it's a secret. Moving on to morning coffee and tea by the kettle side. Spices and condiments I use for cooking, and once again, things I don't use often at the back. My noodles collection, and these fancy mess-free holders I also use for onion, garlic, potatoes, and so on. I got this one when buying mushrooms. And on top, lunch bag, boxes, cleaning stuff, and this really handy kitchen towel holder that cost me £2. Tip number 3, prepping. Yay! As half French, half Italian, food is everything for me. I love food. Who doesn't love food? Well, I do love food very much. Workout and diet doesn't mean starvation, does it? People who live in London are busy making a living to afford living in London. So they don't really have the time to cook, so they just grab food on the go and eat that way, which is fine. I do that as well, but most of the time I just prefer to cook because, well, then I know what I eat and I know what I like, so I can just make it. In my area, I have to do my grocery shopping in 2 times because I can't find everything I need in one place. So this is my grocery load from Lidl. I basically buy my veggies, my meat, and, well, everything I can find, basically, to fill up my fridge. So what I would do when coming back from the shop is that I would prep all my veggies. First, I would get rid of all the packagings because you don't need it, and that's what takes the most space in your fridge and cupboards. Then, I would wash them all, dry them properly to avoid the food going bad faster, and I would prep everything so it's ready to use. And when I say everything, I mean everything. It would take me an hour or two, and this is a great way to have healthy food to cook in a matter of minutes throughout the week, or healthy snacks to grab anytime. You can even push it further by prepping meals, and that leads me to my next tip. Tip number 4, get a meal plan. So what I decided to do now is, like, when I come back from the store, I wash everything, prep everything, and then cook a bunch of stuff. It takes me 2-3 hours that night, but I have to do it once. What I'm saying is that know what you are going to cook throughout the week, so you can buy accordingly and prep accordingly. And if you know what you will eat, it's even easier. Just get all your favorite recipes done in one place and compare them, see what ingredients you need the most and buy more of it. You can even store all the ingredients from one recipe into one container, so when you're about to cook that dish, you can just grab the box and throw it in the pan. Well, don't throw the box in the pan, just throw the content of the box in the pan. Tip number 5, be clever. I mean, know yourself. Be logical. Know what you do, what you need, and work something out accordingly. I know myself. I know I tend to be lazy when I'm working a lot, and I know that laziness leads me to be messy. That's why I do it all at once, all the shopping, the prepping, the cooking, because otherwise I let all the nice food in the fridge that requires cooking and postpone my grocery shopping for days and eat ramen at every meal instead. I'm still teaching myself these new habits, but it's working already, and every day I'm getting more efficient and more organized. So no more excuses for the bad habits. Also, one thing I do is that I have a list of grocery shopping in my phone, and I always use the same. And I tick and untick each ingredient I have or finish as I go. I also have a section for my weekly special when I want to try a new dish, so I know what I need to buy just once. In case you don't do a very good job at ticking and unticking your list, you can take a picture of your fridge before you go and cupboard, so you just have to check the picture and know what you're missing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and will find my tips useful. I really hope, because, well, they changed my life, so I hope they will change yours. Well. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, please subscribe. You know, basic stuff. Thumbs up, and I will see you again very soon in the next video. Thanks for watching. I've never been so excited to finish a video. Oh my god.